ever thought about getting a property and doing Section 8 because it's guaranteed money, you might want to think twice after watching this video.
I'll tell you my raw, real, unfiltered experience with Section 8. What the gurus are telling you is possible, but what they're not telling you is that when you have the government's not on your side making
Come
the
with
paycheck.
me as I walk in eviction units.
That Section 8 stuff's not guaranteed, bro.
It's a sham. I'll never forget my last Section 8 experience. This is when I was like, we're done. And it was like a 4-bedroom place. So,
Hey, so we just came into our house. It was rented by a Section 8 person. They lost their voucher.
So I'm evicting one of my tenants today who hasn't paid me rent in about 8 months.
I
She
personally
terrorizes.
don't agree with a lot of things Trump is saying, but this one specific thing makes sense to me.
Well, guys. Here we go.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel. Guys, here we go with another Section 8 eviction.
I'll tell you my raw, real, unfiltered experience with Section 8. What the gurus are telling you is possible, but what they're not telling you is that when you have the government's not on your side making the paycheck to you and helping you out. The government's on the tenant side. And so when you decide you want to go check your property and you look at it, or Section 8, whatever housing authority goes out there to look at the property, and it's destroyed, maybe the tenant broke the front door off like I've had happen, they write this little checklist up and they say, here you go, Mr. Hancock, your company has to go fix this because the tenants destroyed that. And if you don't fix that, we're not paying the bill. And you say, well, they destroyed that. You just told me that they destroyed the door. And they're like, yeah, we know. And on the initial inspection, it was fine, but it's inhabitable. And if you don't pay that, we're going to cut off the funding. I've had quite a bit of my portfolio in Section 8. And that's the worst part, is that the government's just not on your side with that. They're going to screw you over a lot of times. And right now with market rents, you could pretty much get market rent from a regular tenant as much as you can for a Section 8 tenant.
Guys, are you guys listening to this crap? You landlords out there, I didn't knew this situation could happen. Literally, the tenant, they destroyed your property. The Section 8 people, they come and take a look at your property and they tell you, literally they tell you, the tenant, they broke this. Now you have to fix it.
If you got an issue with that, come see me. I'm about that.
Meanwhile, you are not going to receive any payment from us. This is unreal, guys.
Come with me as I walk in eviction units.
Here we go.
This person has been in this unit since October. They haven't paid rent since October. They never put in any order requests. Couldn't get in contact with the tenants. Filed eviction. They appealed the eviction. I was finally granted the writ. So apparently there was a major leak going on that we knew nothing about. The tenants were living in the apartment in these conditions.
Really?
Never contacted us
Look all
to
that
inform
mold.
us of anything. So now we're gonna have to do a complete rebuild on the unit due to the lengthy amount of damages.
A lot of damages.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This is pretty bad. The tenant owed about $8,000, but once
$8,000
and charged them for negligence of the property.
Wow, that's crazy.
It'll be like an additional $5,000. So yeah. They had a dog. That's why the doors are chewed up. Apparently, after the dog chewed up the laundry room and destroyed that,
$12,000 altogether
in the unit. So I'm trying to figure out how they were able to use the restroom due to the large amount of dog feces in here. There's mold growing on the bottom of the baseboards at this point.
Guys, these individuals, they cannot even take care of themselves. On top of that, they have a dog. Make that make sense, guy. If you don't even have money to pay your rent, to feed yourself, to feed your family, on top of that, do you decide to get a dog?
Is a complete and total disaster.
Dogs, they are very expensive to take care of.
That Section 8 stuff's not guaranteed, bro.
It's a sham. I'll never forget my last Section 8 experience. This is when I was like, we're done. And it was like a 4-bedroom place. So the Section 8 inspector comes in before she moves in, and he's like, this unit is very nice. Section 8 guaranteed $1,000 of her rent. She was responsible for $400. She moves in, she doesn't pay the $400. And we're like, whatever. Second month, she doesn't pay the $400 again. Third month, doesn't pay it again. So we drop an eviction notice. She goes through and destroys the unit. She takes outlet covers off. She breaks the handrails, breaks the stove handle off. And then she calls Section 8. And it's like, my unit's not fit for the program. My landlord's a slumlord. So we go there, we fix everything. And then we have to get it re-inspected. This whole thing took about 30 days.
Yeah.
And Section 8 holds your money back too. They won't pay it. So then the morning of the re-inspection with the Section 8 guy, I meet him outside and we go to walk in her unit and we had just fixed everything. She destroyed it all over again.
Are you serious right now?
Before we came back in.
Did you take pictures?
Yeah, we took, but it didn't matter. It was about what he saw in the moment. So then what you have to do next is you elevate it to their caseworker. It's the government. It takes forever. It just ended up being a mess. We ended up getting her out, but we lost like 8 months worth of rent and the unit was in shambles.
Guys, are you listening to this? These freaking tenants, these Section 8 people, they are scammers. These individuals, literally, they destroy the property on purpose.
What?
Just for them to live there for free. It is a shame that you guys do this to private property. Meanwhile, this guy lost 8 months of rent. 8 months. Plus all the headaches going back and forth to the court with the government, with the Section 8, wherever. So, before you rent your unit to a Section 8 tenant, you have to think about it.
Hey, so we just came into our house. It was rented by a Section 8 person.
Another one.
They lost their voucher and they lost their housing. Look at those yellow blinds.
Jesus
We gave this
Christ.
to them like brand new carpet, brand new everything.
Are you sure the carpet was brand new?
Look how it looks. Holy smokes. Holy smokes.
Never fails. Never fails.
Holy smokes. It's bad.
You think?
Look at that. What the fuck?
Exactly.
For the truck?
Guys, I'm laughing here, but how can somebody do that to a doorknob? The piece, the centerpiece from the doorknob is missing. How is that possible? No answer to that. No answer.
If you ever thought about getting a property and doing Section 8 because it's guaranteed money, you might want to think twice after watching this video. Of course, Section 8 is a government-backed entity, so the money is guaranteed. However, Section 8 has an unfortunate reputation for leaving your property in an awful condition when they leave, and this is one of those times.
Really?
I'm going to tell you how this Section 8 client unfortunately left one of my properties in awful shape. Roach infestation.
Oh my God. This is bad. Oh shoot, look all those roaches.
Oh, they was renting this joint out. Wow. Carpets tore up. Stuff all on the wall. Took down the smoke detectors.
Why? Why you take down the smoke
Bad.
detectors?
This is awful. Dog scratches for a dog that wasn't supposed to be here. And I do want to say not everybody under Section 8 is like that. And you can have regular tenants who leave your property like that. So it's not just all Section 8. But Section 8 does have that reputation for people leaving your property in shambles. So the entity of Section 8, they do need to do a better job at vetting who they bring in. They need a better process to ensure that the house is still up to code, still up to standard, because that just shouldn't happen.
Guys, a lot of these landlords, they claim, oh, Section 8 is guaranteed money because it's coming from the government.
Yeah. True.
Well, that's not the case, because if they report that your apartment has something broken because they broke it on purpose, they are going to stop your payment from the government. And there is a lot of scammers out there doing this on purpose just for them not to pay the rent.
So I'm evicting one of my tenants today who hasn't paid me rent in about 8 months. She terrorizes the tenant that lives downstairs. There's always sketchy people in and out of the apartment. I even offered her up to $5,000 to leave on her own free will, and she didn't take it. We're gonna do a walk through the apartment. Not really sure what I'm gonna find.
Guys, let me stop the video right here. This gentleman, this guy right here, he was willing to pay these tenants $5,000 out of his pocket just for them to leave the property. What? This is crazy, guys. It is your house, your apartment that you are renting to these individuals. And then you have to pay them to leave your property? Guys, this system is broken. It is broken. Somebody have to do something about it and fix it.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Those clothes? You gotta be joking me, bro.
Look at the bathtub. Fucking terrible.
Oh, what the
It fucking stinks.
What a surprise. What a surprise that they left that unit like that. Wow. No, I cannot believe that. Section 8 tenants? No. No.
I personally don't agree with a lot of things Trump is saying, but this one specific thing makes sense to me. To all the people that's on Section 8, he is giving y'all 2 years to get on your feet. Trump says stop being dependent and become independent. I agree.
Correct.
I'm not no hating ass bitch. I'm not knocking nobody's situation. But if you really think about it, Section 8 is only to assist you to get on your feet. Section 8 is a stepping stone to get you on your feet. Section 8 is not something you should depend on for the rest of your life. Government assistance is not something you should depend on for the rest of your life.
Are you
Keyword,
sure?
assistance, to assist you. Y'all done got too comfortable. Comfortable. There's people that's been on Section 8 for like 10 plus years. That's a long time. Within that amount of time, you should have a lot of money saved up in your bank account, in your savings account. Y'all too busy buying the newest shoes, buying the hottest cars, trying to keep up with the trend, buying designer purses, buying designer clothes, but you're in public housing. If you can buy designers, you can pay your house rent without assistance. Let that sink in. If you can buy designers, you can pay your house rent without assistance. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of single mothers out here also that need those type of assistance. But if you just comfortably living off Section 8 and don't care, that's crazy to me. That's the reason why nobody else can get in, because y'all be on Section 8 for years. Y'all not thinking outside the box. Y'all being so dependent.
Guys, that was a message from our sponsors. Joke aside, guys, joke aside. She was talking about single mothers. Well, single mothers out there, why you don't go after your child's father?
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
Why you don't go after them? It was your decision to open your legs to this guy that you just met. Now he left you with a child. So why you don't go after him? Why? Why you have to come and depend on the taxpayer? Because it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier for you to just get on government assistance instead of going after the father of your kids.
Yikes.
I haven't seen a single video of a landlord talking good about any Section 8 tenant. I haven't seen anyone talking good. Always you see horror stories about Section 8 tenants. Why is that? Why? And most of these individuals in Section 8, they doesn't want to lift a finger. They just want to live the retirement lifestyle, keeping up with the trend, buying the latest iPhone, buying the latest Jordans. But you are taking Section 8 and taking government assistance. Guys, like I said, this system is broken. My opinion, I think this administration is doing the right thing, giving all those individuals 2 years to get on their feet. If you don't get on your feet in 2 years, 24 months, at least you could save I will say $24,000 in 2 years to live comfortably and live the system. Otherwise, you guys need to wake up. At the end, you guys going to be in big trouble. Believe me, if you guys don't wake up right now, it's going to get ugly. So guys, let me know what you guys think about this video down on the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys on the next video.